Namaste and welcome to today's episode of Interview. Guest for today's evening is an amazing personality who works in the field of wildlife photography. So without any further delay, let's welcome SriVatsan Sathiyamoorthy. Sir, welcome you to this session of interview. Thank you for taking out some time for this valuable session.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me for this. So, very happy to be a part of this event.
My pleasure, sir. Sir, first of all, we would like to know about yourself a little bit, like about your hometown, what you do, and so on.
Yeah, sure. Myself, SriVatsan Sathiyamoorthy. I'm basically from Chennai, down south of India. So, basically, I am an investment banker by profession. So, apart from that, I am doing this wildlife photography when I get time, during my free time basically. So it's a kind of passion as well for me. So yeah, so it all started in the year 2018. So during the end of 2018 I started my photography journey. So it's been like 3 years now. So yeah, it's going good for now. So this is basically what I do, and this is my passion.
Share some of your experiences from the trip to Manas National Park.
So yes, of course, yes. So that my trip to Manas National Park, it happened at the last moment. So it wasn't a planned trip. So it was an unplanned trip. So as we got holiday during the Good Friday days, myself along with my buddies planned for the trip, and we were there in Manas. So it was a beautiful experience over there. I personally liked the forest over there. So it's a kind of pure grassland, so where we will be able to spot plenty of birds and this endangered species like Bengal florican. So again, some of the endemic species of northeast, you will be able to find it over there. So it was such a wonderful experience. We did almost 3 full day safaris there. So the cost was very minimal for us. So when compared to the other national parks in India, so where if you are going to Ranthambore, and if you wanted to do a full day safari there, you need to give around 1 lakh rupees per head, 75,000 to 1 lakh rupees per head. But when we were comparing the cost with the Manas National Park, it is comparatively less. So for one whole gypsy itself, it costed only 10,000 rupees for us. And yes, again, the forest is itself totally different, where you will be able to find a lot of animals as well as birds. So it was quite an unforgettable experience for me. So that planned trip went well for us, and so it was like a memorable trip for us.
Wow, it's really nice and great of you to listen about such good things about Manas National Park.
Thank you.
How is it to find an eagle with a snake?
That is quite hard to say that. Okay. So it doesn't, if you're going for a 1 day, and if you're asking me if I will be able to get a picture of the snake, picture of the eagle with the snake, obviously I will not say you will be able to get it. So it requires hard work, determination and perseverance, and it will test your patience level to the core. So for tracking, after 2 months only we were able to get that shot. So myself along with my team of Ashraf and Dinesh Munasamy, so they are my birding buddies in Chennai here. We do a lot of grassland birdings together. So we almost tracked it for 2.5 months. So it all started in the month of May mid, okay. So and we were able to get the shot. We were able to get the desired shot only by the end of the August. So we went continuously, so 7 days a week, right? So we went almost 5 to 6 days a week. We used to take up the turns. If I'm going today, my friend Ashraf will be going tomorrow. So if Ashraf is going tomorrow, my friend Dinesh will be going day after tomorrow. So that in that way we were taking up the round the clock, and we were working. So and like that we were putting our work, and it was like almost for 2.5 months we struggled really hard, and we were able to make it. So it was like a hard work along with the patience level you need to have. So I wouldn't say it is a luck. So we waited for the right opportunity. So we used to see a short-toed snake eagle. It used to fly over our head. Again, within a fraction of the second, it used to hunt the snake and it used to fly away. So that day, we were really lucky. So to witness that, and we were able to get some few shots of that. So we were really lucky. So it takes patience, so determination, and you need to put in your hard work as well. So you need to track the shot. You need to track the raptors continuously. Then only you will be able to get those kind of shots. So yes, it happened like that.
How do you feel when your photograph along with an article got published in Wildlife Explore magazine?
Okay, so you're talking about the black bazaar picture, if I'm not wrong. Yes. So I was really quite happy. Again, I got the shot in Tattekad, so it is in Kerala. So again, I was in Tattekad only for specific set of birds. Okay, only for 4 birds I was there. So they call it as Big 4 of Tattekad. So one among that was black bazaar. So I specifically told my guide that I wanted to see a black bazaar and I wanted to get some decent shots of it. So me along with my 4 friends were there in Tattekad. So it was during the 3rd day of our trip, we were able to get that shot. And yes, it was at first we thought that we were thinking it as hill myna, to be honest. It was our guide who spotted that black bazaar and he told us that it is not hill myna, it is a black bazaar. Please concentrate on that and take a picture of it. So we were able to get a few good shots of it. So in that, my picture got published in this Explore Wild India magazine, and I was really happy for that. Along with the article, they were asking for it. So about how did I encounter that? So that was the kind of experience which they were asking to me. So I was able to give them that article as well. So it was quite, I would like to say in that way, like, yes, I was quite happy when my picture got published in that magazine. Yes, it was quite again a memorable experience and quite an achievement, I would like to say, in my wildlife career so far. So getting published in a big magazine like this is somewhat, it makes me to feel that I have achieved something in wildlife field. So yeah, it was a great experience.
So what type of challenges do you face while balancing both your professional life and the wildlife photography passion?
Obviously, one big thing is like you will not be getting leaves often. So again, you need to take out your Saturdays and Sundays and obviously your free time for doing that. So basically the type of challenges which I will be facing is like leaves will not be approved for me as I am working in a park. So as and when we will not be able to take leaves or we will not be able to plan our trips. So we need to plan our trips well in advance, and we need to apply for leaves as well. So basically it's like, okay, in Saturdays and Sundays, because of the family support which I am getting from my mother and father, I am able to do it. So if not, for sure I will not be able to do this. So I am pretty sure about it. So it works on that way. So yes, at last I'm managing it. So let's see for how long it goes. So maybe a switch over from my professional to a wildlife also may happen, but definitely not now. After certain years it might happen. So it all depends on how my life goes and how it is going to progress. So yeah, it's again a bit difficult for me to manage both my work as well as the wildlife photography. So it's getting quite difficult nowadays, but I'm trying to manage it. So let's see how it goes.
Okay, now which question I am going to ask should be asked at the first, but now I am asking you. So what drove you to wildlife photography?
Actually, what drove me to wildlife photography, that's kind of a bit of good question, I would say. So it was, as I said, it all started in the year 2018. Okay, so after the death of my grandfather passed away in the year 2018 October. So after that I was doing various stuffs. So like I was doing various stuffs, like I was joining the other classes, music classes, everything, and then I thought, why not a camera, DSLR camera, why not the wildlife photography. So obviously it all started like that only. So you will not believe, before 2018 October I did not know how to operate a DSLR camera. So even for switching it on, I used to get help from my friend, so who has used DSLR camera before. because that was quite new to me. So I learned it. I learned it by myself. So it was my friend Srinath Karthik who pushed me into this wildlife field. So he said me that you come along with me for a trip. If you like it, you do it, or else you leave it and you concentrate on the other types of photography. So he pushed me. So my first trip was to Mudumalai way back in the year 2019 March. So that trip was a changing point in this wildlife photography for me. So that trip changed the entire complexity. So I was able to relate myself and I was able to pull out some good shots of birds and animals which I came across in Mudumalai trip. Then I decided, so this is the track for us in the photography, so this is how we are going to deal with it. So that is how it all started, and that is how it all came into picture for me.
Are you earning from wildlife photography at the present?
No, not really. So I am basically doing it for my own. I am basically doing it as a passion. So, and also to create awareness among the public through my photos and pictures. So that is how it is working out still now for me. Still now I haven't made any money out of it. Even if I'm going to make money out of it, I am damn sure that all the money would be going to the charity, or 75% will be going to the charity for sure. So if I'm going to make it as my passion, if I'm going to make it as a profession in future also, this is the kind of picture which I am getting. So obviously I will be doing this. So I'm not just saying it as a word. So I just wanted to create awareness to the people so that they all come to know that these are all the types of birds and animals which are around us, and we should try to protect them and we should try to conserve them. So this is the kind of awareness which I wanted to create among the public. So I haven't made any money out of it. Even if I'm making money, I used to donate it to the charity. So this is how it has been going for me still now.
Wow, you have a great thought, and it's really appreciative of you.
Thank you so much.
Do you think that wildlife photography can bring focus to some of the endemic species or the endangered species for which the conservation is needed? Do you think that wildlife photography is key to wildlife conservation?
Obviously, I think so. Unless and until the birds are getting disturbed, so we should be in a safe position and we should be in a safe environment, and we should also try to protect them. So we should not be disturbing them. So when the species is getting disturbed, obviously it tends to get died. So that is the concept of the birds. So even if you're trying to get closer, maintain the safe distance. So yes, wildlife photography, yes, we will be able to cover the endemic species and we will be able to bring awareness again. So yes, you need to maintain a safe distance when we are capturing endemic birds. I am not saying it to the others, I am saying it for myself also. So whenever I try to capture an endemic bird, I used to maintain a safe distance in a trial birding. So I haven't done hide birding for a while. So I don't prefer hide birding also. So sitting in a hide and taking the photographs of the birds is not the kind of stuff which I will be recommending to the fellow photographers or fellow birders as well. So go for a trial birding. If you're finding some endemic species, maintain a safe distance and try to click that, so that you will also be able to get a photo and you will also be able to put it in your Facebook or Instagram or any other social media platform wherever you wanted to post, so that people will also come to know about it. So it will also create an awareness, and this way we will be able to create a awareness and we will be able to conserve the species as well. So we need to work in that way where the species is not getting, we need to make sure that species is not getting disturbed, and again we should be able to conserve it as well. So yes, wildlife photography will obviously bring a major change to the conservation of the species, endemic species. So we need to work on that.
What will be your quick tip to the young aspirants that are interested in this field?
So you're asking me a quick tip?
Yes, for the young aspirants in the field of wildlife photography.
In the field of wildlife photography. Basically, I would suggest each and everyone to take it as a hobby or do it as a passion. So wildlife photography as a profession, if you are thinking that it is going to be a long time process, so you need to work hard for that. You need to study for that separately. So you need to study various kinds of conservation programs which are being organized by an NGOs or the other universities, top universities or colleges, whatever. So you need to study for that, and you need to make sure that you are able to bring some changes. So don't just see it as an money making profession. So see it as an opportunity for you where you will be able to create awareness among the public, and you will be able to bring the awareness to the public even if they are not having it. So yes, that is my message to the young aspirants who are looking for this as a profession.
Okay, sir. May your words inspire many youths who are interested in this field. So, sir, thank you so much for this valuable time. I must say that you are truly an amazing and inspiring personality. It was great interacting with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Audience, if you like watching today's video, make sure you have subscribed to it and also hit the bell notification so that you can get notified every time I upload a video. I will be back soon with a new one. Till then, thank you so much.